I breathe now! The royalty, and reshape this land with mine. For you, Red Legion!
The bloodiest beef in the reach.
All of Markarth.
Kira, do you have anything exotic? Something no other woman in Markarth would be wearing.
Excuse me, but do you know anything about this house? Thank you for your time.
Being old's not so bad. Daughter keeps me fed. My working days are done.
Hello, Solana. Would you like an apple?
The palace looks so pretty. I wish they'd let me inside.
Ma, look what followed me home. Could I keep him? Please? When I grow up... Hi, Ma. Yes, Ma.
Do you think I could be a bard? I really like singing. Yes, Ma.
Being old's not so bad. Daughter keeps... Fed? My working days... Done.
May the gods watch over your battles, friend.
Faendal thinks he can woo Camilla Valerius away from me. She's already mine, I keep telling
I'm part of a group that's been looking for you. Well, someone like you, for a very long time. If you really are Dragonborn, that is. Before I tell you any more, I need to make sure I can trust you. If you don't trust me, you were a fool to walk in here in the first place. I knew the Greybeards would send you there if they thought you were Dragonborn. They're nothing if not predictable. When you showed up here, I knew you were the one the Greybeards sent, and not some Thalmor plant. We remember what most don't, that the Dragonborn is the ultimate dragon slayer. You're the only one that can kill a dragon permanently by devouring its soul. Can you do it? Can you devour a dragon's soul? Good, and you'll have a chance to prove it to me soon enough. Yes, we're very old enemies. And if my suspicions are correct, they might have something to do with the dragons returning. But that isn't important right now. What is important is that you might be Dragonborn. Dragons aren't just coming back. They're coming back to life. They weren't gone somewhere for all these years. They were dead, killed off centuries ago by my predecessors. Now something's happening to bring them back to life, and I need you to help me stop it. A few years ago, I said almost the same thing to a colleague of mine. Well, it turned out he was right and I was wrong. I know they are. I visited their ancient burial mounds and found them empty. And I figured out where the next one will come back to life. We're going to go there, and you're going to kill that dragon. If we succeed, I'll tell you anything you want to know.
Give me a mug of ale.
Coming right up.
You should know. You got the map for me. The Dragonstone you got for Farengar, remember? So you were paying attention. I arranged to have Farengar recover the Dragonstone for me. It's what I do. I make things happen from behind the scenes. After all, here you are. Yes, a map of ancient dragon burial sites. I've looked at which ones are now empty. The pattern is pretty clear. It seems to be spreading from the southeast, starting in the Gerals near Riften. The one near Kynesgrove is next, if the pattern holds. Kynesgrove. There's an ancient dragon burial near there. If we can get there before it happens, maybe we'll learn how to stop it. I need to get into my traveling gear. Give me a minute and I'll be ready.
This is an ode to Skyrim's staunch protectors, the Imperials. We drink to our youth, to days come and gone, for the age of aggression is just about done.
That's better. Let's get on the road to Kynesgrove.
We'll drive out the storm cloaks and restore what we own. With our blood and our steel, we will take back our home. Down with Ulfric, the killer of kings. On the day of your death, we will drink and we'll sing. We're the children of Skyrim, and we fight all our lives.
Morgnar, I'm traveling. You've got the inn till I get back.
Every one of us dies.
Right. Happy.
Kynesgrove is this way. We can travel together or split up and meet there. Your choice. some answers, don't I? Go ahead. Whatever you want to know. Nothing held back. I'm one of the last members of the Blades. A very long time ago, the Blades were dragon slayers, and we served the Dragonborn, the greatest dragon slayer. For the last 200 years since the last Dragonborn Emperor, the Blades have been searching for a purpose. Now that dragons are coming back, our purpose is clear again. We need to stop them. Not a damn thing. I was just as surprised as you to find that big black dragon here. Really? Where? Interesting. Same dragon. Damn it, we're blundering around in the dark here. We need to figure out who's behind it all. Exactly. Nobody even remembers our name these days. We used to be known across Tamriel as the protectors of the Septim Emperors. Those days are long gone, though. For the last 200 years, we've been searching for the next Dragonborn to guide and guard, as we are sworn to do. But we never found one, until now. The first thing we need to do is figure out who's behind the dragons. The Thalmor are our best lead. If they aren't involved, they'll know who is. The faction that rules the Aldmeri Dominion. The ones who almost destroyed the Empire during the Great War 30 years back. There's no worse enemy to humankind in Tamriel. The Empire barely survived the last war. The Thalmor don't intend to lose the next one. Nothing solid, yet. But my gut tells me it can't be anybody else. The Empire had captured Ulfric. The war was basically over. Then a dragon attacks, Ulfric escapes, and the war is back on. And now the dragons are attacking everywhere, indiscriminately. Skyrim is weakened. The Empire is weakened. Who else gains from that but the Thalmor? Before the Great War, the Blades helped the Empire against the Thalmor. Our Grand Master saw them as the greatest threat to Tamriel. At the time, that was true. Maybe it still is. So we fought them in the shadows, all across Tamriel. We thought we were more than a match for them. We were wrong. If we could get into the Thalmor embassy, it's the center of their operations in Skyrim. Problem is, that place is locked up tighter than a miser's purse. They could teach me a few things about paranoia. I'm not sure yet. I have a few ideas, but I'll need some time to pull things together. Meet me back in Riverwood. If I'm not back when you get there, wait for me. I shouldn't be long. Keep an eye on the sky. This is only going to get worse.
I'm right behind you.
Let's get going then.
around here, so I'll go easy on you. But don't get on my bad side.
Hoppus isn't too friendly with strangers.
I don't think you were followed. Come on, I have a plan. I figured out how we're going to get you into the Thalmor embassy. That would be a bad idea. I'd be too likely to attract the wrong kind of attention. But they don't know you at all yet. The Thalmor ambassador, Elenwen, regularly throws parties where the rich and connected cozy up to the Thalmor. I can get you into one of those parties. Once you're inside the embassy, you can get away and find Elenwen's secret files. I have a contact inside the embassy. He's not up for this kind of high-risk mission, but he can help you. His name is Malborn. Wood Elf. Plenty of reason to hate the Thalmor. You can trust him. I'll get word for him to meet you in Solitude at the Winking Skeever. You know it? While you're doing that, I'll work on getting you an invitation to Elenwen's little party. Meet me at the Solitude stables after you've arranged things with Malborn. Any questions? Sounds good. Be careful.
Today's come and gone, for the age of aggression is just about done. We'll drive out the storm cloaks and restore what we own. With our blood and our steel we will take. Our home. Down with Ulbrich, killer. down with Ulfric, the killer of kings. On the day of your death, we will drink and we'll sing. We're the children of Skyrim, and we fight all our lives. And when Sovngarde beckons, every one of us dies. But this land is ours, and we'll see it wiped clean. Of the scourge that has sullied our hopes.
Ma, you're home! Did you give me a present? Well, sweets are always good. Or a new outfit. Or maybe a wooden sword? All my friends have swords. Ah.
Have you heard? There's been another dragon attack. Kynesgrove this time.
I've got a little work if you're interested.
When I grow up, I want to join the Legion.
A coin or two for a veteran? It's not much to ask.
If you're looking for a challenge, you've come to the right place.
Breton? Really? You're who she picked? I hope she knows what she's doing. Here's the deal. I can smuggle some equipment into the embassy for you. Don't plan on bringing anything else in with you. The Thalmor takes security very seriously. Give me what you can't live without, and I'll make sure to get it into the embassy. The rest is up to you. You're asking me? She promised that she was sending someone who knew what they were doing. If you actually want to get out alive, I'd bring whatever you need to move quietly and kill quickly. Okay, I'll get this inside the embassy for you. I've got to go. I'll find you at the party. Don't worry.
coin or two for a veteran? It's not much to ask.
Take a good look around. I'm sure you'll find what you're looking for. If not, let me know. I might have it stored away. You might consider putting on something. Some might call this junk. Me, I call them treasures. Come back to Bits and Pieces anytime.
You know you...
What a vulgar display.
Oh, what delight. Another charming customer. Take a look. Finally.
A coin or two for a veteran? It's not much to ask. Divines bless you. May the ground you walk quake you.
Do you think I could be a bard? I really like singing.
Huh?
Have you given Malborn the gear you want to smuggle into the embassy? Have you given Malborn the gear you want to smuggle into the embassy? Good. I have your invitation to the party. But the only way you're going to get past the guards is if they really believe you're an invited guest. Which means you need to look the part and not be armed to the teeth. Here, put this on. When you're ready, I'll keep the rest of your gear safe until you get back. You'll only have what Malborn smuggled in for you, plus whatever you can pick up inside. You can't go to a party at the Thalmor Embassy dressed like that. I guess that will have to do. You should pass for a real guest, at least until you open your mouth.
As you wish, my
Ready to board the carriage to the embassy? Don't worry, it will all be waiting for you when you get back. Just make sure you get back out of there alive with the information we need. Good luck.
Fellow latecomer to Eleanor's little soiree. And arriving by carriage, no less. I salute you, my lady. My lateness is due more to getting lost on the way up this god's-forsaken mountain than any.
Welcome to the Thalmor Embassy. Your invitation, please.
Often the day before the party.
Thank you, Mom. Go right in.
Here's my invitation. I don't have a poison dagger strapped to my thigh.
Welcome. I don't believe we've met. I am Elenwen, the Thalmor ambassador to Skyrim. And you are? Ah, yes. I remember your name from the guest list. Please, tell me more about yourself. What brings you to this... to Skyrim? What is it, Malborn?
Agree more.
It's just
By
that
the way,
we've
have you
run
heard
out
any
of the
interesting
Alto wine.
lately?
Do I have your permission to uncork the Arinthia Red.
I've told you before not to bother me with such trifles.
Yorlin Granger.
Yes, Madam Ambassador.
It's not really a fair
My
comparison, if you
apologies.
ask me.
We'll have to get better acquainted later. Please, enjoy yourself.
What can I get for you? You made it in. Good. What can I get for you, ma'am? Here you go, ma'am. The finest Colovian brandy. Is there anything else I can get for you?
I look forward to the day when this rebellion
Of course.
is put down.
Let me
and
see if
once
we have
again
another bottle of that. I'll be waiting by the door for everyone to be
Have you heard
distracted.
any interesting rumors of late?
Well, there might be nothing to it, but I've heard that the feud between the Grey Manes and the Battleborns in Whiterun has grown ugly. Fralia Greymane is convinced that the Battleborns have abducted one of her sons.
What can I get for you, ma'am?
Is my stuff?
Of course. Let me see if we have another bottle of that.
I have no.
I'll be waiting by the door for everyone to be distracted.
This war has taken a toll on the merchants of Skyrim. Let's hope that it ends soon for their sake.
Speak truly. Have you heard any interesting rumors of late?
Well, I did see something interesting not long ago. There were several Khajiit camped outside the walls of Whiterun. It seems they've been traveling around the whole... Skyrim peddling their wares. You've got to admire their courage, doing something like that with dragons on the loose and a war going on.
Is my stuff?
None of these people cares a whit about the religious aspects of this
Very
war.
much so, and
Another
thank you
sign
for
of the
asking.
degeneracy of your empire.
Splendid. Call if you have...
I hope you're enjoying the music, ma'am.
I don't recall
These
seeing
parties
you
are a
on
great
it.
way to earn a little...
And I know
I hope you're
everyone
enjoying
who's
yourself,
anyone
ma'am.
in Skyrim.
All right, then.
See that disgusting drunk over there? A high-ranking official in the East Empire Company, believe it or not. To maintain relationships. By the way, I don't know who you are, but unless you want me to blow your cover, I'd advise that you avoid me for the rest of the party. Until next time.
Is the food and drink to your liking?
I have no complaints.
What does a fellow need to do to get a drink around here? Ah, pardon me, friend. I didn't see you standing there. Allow me to introduce myself. Rosalan, imports and exports by trade. Observer of human nature by avocation. Ah, the one generous soul amongst a gathering of pinch pennies and lick spittles. If there's anything I can ever do for you, do not hesitate to call upon me.
It's been a brutal winter. I can't remember the last time
Wonderful.
it was this cold.
I can begin to repay your generosity immediately.
Myself.
Say on,
It's been some
friend.
time since I've had news from elsewhere in Skyrim.
Is that all? My friend, you've come to the right person. You could say that causing a scene is somewhat of a specialty of mine. Stand back and behold my handiwork. Attention, everyone! Could I have your attention, please? I have an announcement to make.
Let's go. Let's go. Before anyone notices us.
Ellenwen, our mistress. I speak figuratively, of course. Nothing could be more unlikely than that someone would actually want her in their bed.
So far, so good. Let's hope nobody saw us slip out. We need to pass through the kitchen. Your gear is hidden in the larder. Just stay close and let me do any talking. Got it? Follow me.
Be a good boy now. Wouldn't want to offend our Thalmor overlords, would we? Someone bring me a drink, quick.
Who comes, Malcolm? You know I don't like strange smells in my kitchen.
A guest feeling ill. Leave the poor wretch be.
A guest? In the kitchens? You know this is against the rules.
Rules, is it, Zavani? I didn't realize that eating moon
she's
sugar
going
was
to
forbidden.
Bottle of firebrand
Perhaps I should
wine
ask the
there.
ambassador.
Get out of here. I saw nothing.
I couldn't agree more.
Your gear is in that chest. I'll lock the door behind you. Don't screw this up.
Well, I did.
I need to lock the door behind you, or the patrols might notice something's wrong.
Defending Windhelm against a dragon, but it sounds too good to me. True. I'll wager it was all for himself.
Did you
Good luck.
see those robes
You're
marching
on your
this
own
morning?
now.
Who are they with? Or pathetic human!
Who's?
You wish to defeat me? Impossible! No more! I yield! I yield! Time for you humans to learn your place. Never should have come here.
Who's?
Your time is at its end. Behold the future! Behold the forward! Do your
Welcome. I don't believe we've met. I am Elenwen, the Thalmor ambassador to Skyrim. And you are? Ah, yes. I remember your name from the guest list. Please,
Madam
tell me more
Ambassador, I
about
am
yourself.
so sorry
What
to
brings you to this... to Skyrim? What is it, Malborn?
It's just that we've run out of the Alto wine.
I'll not argue
Do
that.
I have your permission to
Heard any
unquote
interesting
the
gossip
Arinthia
lately?
Red?
I've told you before
Have you
not to
visited
bother me with
Rorikstead
such
lately?
trifles.
No matter how harsh
Yes,
the winter,
Madam
the crops
Ambassador.
that grow there never fight.
My apologies.
Even
We'll have
when
to get
every
better
other
acquainted
farm in the
later.
hold is
Please,
barely scraping
enjoy
by,
yourself.
The harvest at Rorikstead is always bountiful.
What can I get for you?
Fortune.
You made it in. Good.
Vines.
As soon as you distract the guards, I'll open this door and we can get you on your way. Let's hope we both live through this day. Here you go, ma'am. The finest Colovian brandy. Is there anything else I can get for you?
Nothing more than an armed mob.
All right, then.
What does a fellow need to do to get a drink around here?
Have you heard any interesting rumors of late?
Ah, the one generous soul amongst a gathering of pinch pennies and lick spittles. If there's anything I can ever do for you, do not hesitate to call upon me. Wonderful. I can begin to repay your generosity immediately. Say on, friend. Is that all? My friend, you've come to the right person. You could say that causing a scene is somewhat of a specialty of mine.
Thank you for asking.
Stand back and behold my handiwork.
You have need of me.
Attention, everyone! Could I have your attention, please? I have an announcement to make.
Let's go. Let's go. Before anyone notices us.
To Elenwen, our mistress. I speak figuratively, of course. Nothing could be more unlikely than that someone would actually want her in their bed.
So far, so good. Let's hope nobody saw us slip out. We need to pass through the kitchen. Your gear is hidden in the larder. Just stay close and let me do any talking. Got it? Follow me.
Who comes, Malvern? You know I don't like strange smells in my kitchen.
A guest feeling ill. Leave the poor wretch be.
A guest? In the kitchens? You know this is against the rules.
Rules, is it, Zavani? I didn't realize that eating Perhaps I should ask the ambassador.
Get out of here. Nothing.
Your gear is in that chest. I'll lock the door behind you. Don't screw this up. Come on. If someone misses me... dead.
Couldn't have said it better myself. Sometime. Since I've had
I need to lock the door behind you, or the patrols might notice something's wrong.
Well, there might be nothing to it. But I've heard that the feud between the Grey Mains and the...
Did
Good
you
luck.
see those robes
You're on
marching
your own
this
now.
morning? Who are they with? More of the emissaries' treaty enforcers? No, they're high mages, just in from Alinor. I guess herself is finally getting worried about all the dragon attacks. Ah, good. I've been wondering how we were supposed to defend this place from a dragon. If a dragon does show up, maybe we'll get lucky, and it will eat the mages first. Might give us enough time to kill it. Ha! I'd like to see those arrogant bastards taken down a notch. Always looking down their noses at us lowly foot sloggers. Well, we'd better get back to our rounds. Huh? Must be my imagination.
That's the best you could do! Easily blocked! Come on! Just die! Is that your best? I'll see you.
I told you. I don't know anything else about it. What? Who? What do you want then? You could have just asked. I told you. I don't know anything else about it. What? Who? What do you want then? I told you. I don't know anything else about it. What? Who? What do you want then? Yeah, sure. Okay. Come on, this way. I've seen the guards use it to get rid of bodies. It must lead somewhere. I damn well hope so. If it helps you twist them up, I'm glad to help. They're after some old guy named Esbern. Something to do with dragons. I gathered it from listening to them talk when they thought I was out. I've seen a guy in Riften who they seem to think is him. Not much to go on. I don't even know where he lives or his name, but they seem pretty excited about it. That's it. Now, let's get out of here. Whatever you want. But let's go, now.
Listen up, spy. You're trapped in here, and we have your accomplice. Surrender immediately, or you both die.
Never mind.
Silence,
I'm
traitor!
dead already.
Move slowly. Mercy!
Did you hear something?
That's the best you can do.
Future, behold the Balmor.
Enough! Ha! Found you! Don't you see? Elven...
I'll see you burn!
I told you. I don't know anything else about it. What? Who? What do you want then? Yeah, sure. Okay. Come on, this way. I've seen the guards use it to get rid of bodies. It must lead somewhere. I damn well hope so. If it helps you twist them up, I'm glad to help. They're after some old guy named Esbern. Something to do with dragons. I gathered it from listening to them talk when they thought I was out. I've seen a guy in Riften who they seem to think is him. Not much to go on. I don't even know where he lives or his name, but they seem pretty excited about it. That's it. Now, let's get out of here.
Listen up, spy. You're trapped in here, and we have your
Whatever you want.
accomplice.
Let's go, now.
Surrender immediately, or you both die.
Never mind.
Silence,
I'm dead
traitor!
already.
Move
Hey,
slowly. Is someone there? Mercy! Mercy! I cannot best you!
I'll see you burn!
I told you. I don't know anything else about it. What? Who? What do you want then? Yeah, sure. Okay. Come on, this way. I've seen the guards use it to get rid of bodies. It must lead somewhere. I damn well hope so. If it helps you twist them up, I'm glad to help. They're after some old guy named Esbern. Something to do with dragons. I gathered it from listening to them talk when they thought I was out. I've seen a guy in Riften who they seem to think is him. Not much to go on. I don't even know where he lives or his name, but they seem pretty excited about it. That's it. Now, let's get out of here. Let's get out of here.
Listen up, spy. You're trapped in here, and we have your accomplice. Surrender immediate.
Hey, watch it!
Both die.
You are but a dog, and I am your...
Now the Thalmor will be hunting me for the rest of my life. I hope it was worth it.
I saw guards dragging bodies over here. Might be a way out. Let's... get out of here.
Who's?
This ends now!
Who's?
Now the Thalmor will be hunting me for the rest of my life. I hope it was worth it. I should have known this would end back. Play.
You made it out alive, at least. Your gear's safe in my room, as promised. Did you learn anything useful? Really? That seems hard to believe. You're sure about that? Esbern? He's alive? I thought the Thalmor must have got him years ago. That crazy old man. Figures the Thalmor would be on his trail, though, if they were trying to find out what's going on with the dragons. You mean aside from wanting to kill every blade they can lay their hands on? Esbern was one of the Blade's archivists, back before the Thalmor smashed us during the Great War. He knew everything about the ancient dragon lore of the Blades. Obsessed with it, really. Nobody paid much attention back then. I guess he wasn't as crazy as we all thought. Riften, eh? Probably down in the Ratway, then. It's where I'd go. You'd better get to Riften. Talk to Brynjolf. He's well connected. A good starting point, at least. Oh, and when you find Esbern, if you think I'm paranoid, you may have some trouble getting him to trust you. Just ask him where he was on the 30th of Frostfall. You'll know what it means.
One snap of her fingers and you could end up in Riften jail.
Can't you bother me at my...
Worse.
They represent the reason I'm here.
Come see me in the market if you're looking for the finest.
Glad to see you finally came to your senses. Ready to make some coin?
You're the only good thing that's happened to this city in a long time.
Ah, expecting free information,
Can
eh?
you spare any coin?
Help me deal with business first.
course.
Then we'll see how I can help you. Besides, you look like your pockets are a little light on coin. Am I right? And I'm busy. You help me out, and I'll help you out. That's just how it is.
Well, you smell like a hag raven, and you look like one too.
Elf ears.
Draugr breath.
Mammoth nose.
Hey, Ma. Welcome home?
Do you think I could be a bard? I really like singing.
When I grow up, I want to join the Legion.
Glad to see you finally came to your senses. Ready to make some coin? You're trying my patience, lass. Simple. I'm going to cause a distraction. You're gonna steal Medesi's silver ring from a strongbox under his stand. Once you have it, I want you to place it in Branche's pocket without him noticing. There's someone that wants to see him put out of business permanently. That's all you need to know. Now, you tell me when you're ready, and we'll get started. Good. Wait until I start the distraction, then show me what you're made of. Everyone, gather round. I have something amazing to show you that demands your attention. This way, everyone. Over here. You need to hear this.
If you're looking for anything to sell for a fair price, I run the Pond Prawn over by the market.
This way, everyone. Over here. Gather round. Please, please. Hold all your questions until after I've finished. This way, everyone. Over here.
Talk of strange happenings at Autumn Shade Clearing, just north of the lake.
Well, that was a simple misunderstanding. But this item is the real thing. Lads and lasses, I give you Valma Blood Elixir. Oh, come on. Are you talking about the snow apples? The one and only.
Best not to go wandering east of the city. Bandits been seen around Broken Hill Pond.
Limitless power could be yours.
How much does it cost?
Only 20 gold septims. Hurry, before my supply is gone.
He gives other merchants a bad name.
Learn a library's worth of knowledge in moments.
I could get rich and stop selling these trinkets.
Don't listen to him. He's making this up.
Please hurry. I only have a few bottles left.
What if he's right? Maybe I won't.
He has to be lying.
Wield powerful magic incantations.
I can't afford to get one. How can I afford not to?
Well, I see that my time is up. Come back tomorrow if you wish to buy.
I've never seen Mjol this upset about anything. The city really gets to her.
I knew I shouldn't have.
Looks like I chose the right person for the job. And here you go. Your payment. Just as I promised. The way things have been going around here, it's a relief that our plan went off without a hitch. Nah. My organization's been having a run of bad luck. But I suppose... Nah. My organization's been having a run of bad luck. But I suppose that's just how it goes. But never mind that. You did the job, and you did it well. Best of all, there's more where that came from. If you think you can handle it. My organization's been having a run of bad luck, but I suppose that's just how it goes. But never mind that. You did the job, and you did it well. Best of all, there's more where that came from, if you think you can handle it. All right then. Let's put that to the test. The group I represent has its home in the Ratway beneath Riften, a tavern called the Ragged Flagon. Get there in one piece, and we'll see if you've really got what it takes.
All right, Branche. Turn out your pockets. We know you have it.
Fancy yourself the adventuring type, eh?
It's just as well. I doubt your combat prowess would prove valuable in a real battle anyway.